talk boxing, especially after the performances. It wasn't like last Friday, right? To be honest, right? Last Friday, and this is not no top rank or no matchroom thing. Last Friday, you had performances that made you felt like they were trending type performances, right? If you're following that. Man, it sounds like the volume is extremely low. I don't know. Can y'all hear me? The soundboard is good. It's just my volume. It's crazy low. How about now? What about now? I don't know. The back. How about now? Let's see how about now? Oh yeah, now that shit is too loud. Let's see how about now? Oh yeah, now that shit is too loud. Let's see how about now? Oh yeah, now that shit is too loud. Let's see how about now? Let me get this together, right? Once I get this together, I'm gonna rock out with y'all. That is so low though. It's coming off very, very low. Hopefully y'all can hear me though, right? It's it sounded very low, right? Yeah, the soundboard sounds good. It's just the headset. The headset sounds extremely low, huh? Whatever. But I'm gonna break this down for y'all. We had 7-Eleven promotions. I'm gonna break this down for y'all this morning. Like I said, last week's fights, Friday night fights, a lot more excitement, right? Um, you wanted to jump on or you wanted to talk boxing after those fights. This fight, I think more so you want to talk about the aftermath of um, things that others, that were there, like David Morrell, um, you know, the managers, what Edgar Berlanga spoke about moving forward, things like that. And I think that's what we're going to cover this morning over here at 7-Eleven Promotions. Um, because to me, right, to me, um, Edgar Berlanga's performance, lackluster to say the least. It's like 6 round stoppage, congratulations and all that. It's like, to me, I see why, he moved on from Top Rank. Um, it wasn't like they was like, yo, don't, we'll give you more. We'll give you more. They just let him go, right? When he left, it was like, go. They let him go for a reason. We're gonna break down some of those reasons tonight or this morning, AM Executive 7-Eleven Boxing Promotion Talk, right? Now he called out the Canelo Alvarez sweepstakes. All these guys want Canelo, man, rightfully so. You're gonna get the most money fighting Canelo. That is some of the things that take place, right, in order to get the Canelo fight, right? Now, a lot of times, um, let me pull this up right here. I want to pull this up over here. Over here. So, oh, I'm not doing. Oh, I want to go over here to my Twitter, not Twitter, to my IG account. Make sure y'all hear me good. I know y'all go here. Give y'all the this is the real breakdown, man. 7-Eleven promotions. We give y'all the breakdowns, man. These other platforms, right? What I'm gonna do is what boxing does, right? See these other platforms. Let me share this, right? There are a lot of platforms that talk boxing, right? There are a lot of platforms that do absolutely nothing in boxing. That's why when it pertains to talking boxing, they're like the boxing game. But I'm going to show you how YouTube boxing content creators move just like some of these managers and actual players in boxing, right? Now, Edgar Berlanga, who defeated another undefeated fighter. I think the guy was like 19-0, wherever he was from, right? Um, so it looks good on paper, like, oh, he stopped the 19-0 guy, right? And fans are gonna be like, yo, well, Edgar just stopped, knocked out a 19-0 guy, right? But when you peel it back and you really examine, you like, how did he actually look? Shout out to WCS. I was listening to WCS a little bit this morning. When you and if you looked how Edgar looked after the fight, he was touched up a little bit. He dinged up, cut, eye a little, different, right? That's because his defense is not all of that. Um, you know, Top Rank, I think Top Rank kind of ruined him. I was speaking with somebody about this because, see, Top Rank, like promoting companies do, matchmakers do, they knew that Edgar Berlanga sold a lot of tickets in the New York area. If you notice, a lot of his fights with Top Rank tri-stated out. New York, Philadelphia, he was a big commodity um, because he moved a lot of tickets. They used to love to have him at the Hula Theater. Um, I believe the mission and the plan at Top Rank was to get him, you know, what they did, a buzz. Remember, he was the Puerto Rico Mike Tyson. He was knocking everything out in the first round. He was the first round guy. Nobody got out the first round with him. And I think in doing so, Top Rank ruined him. Because now he has a lot of fights and he really has not developed where he should be at. Um, I think a lot of top guys would, he doesn't stand a chance against. That's why his team, his management, they are pushing for Canelo. Because, just like Frank Martin and Tank Davis, a lot of times guys that move you or behind you, they invest a lot of money in you. Um, it's a business at the end of the day. They are trying to get their return out of it. Once managers and people know that you are not that, right? They are going to protect their investment. This is the 7-Eleven promotion. I'm giving you the business. These content creators, they do not speak real boxing. That's why when it comes to speaking real boxing, a lot of these guys want to front like they don't know me. A lot of these guys pretend like I don't do some of the things that I do. It's because they are like Edgar Berlanga. They are manufactured. They are gimmicks. They are moved. Now, no disrespect to Edgar and his team. Like I said, they sell a lot of tickets. They move the needle, right? They move the needle. That's why he's able to move the way he moves. But with Top Rank, they knew. They was like, yo, the jig is up, bro. We can't, you know, it's a lose-lose situation for us now. That's why, they didn't re-sign him and he went with Eddie Hearns and Matchroom. Now he's down there in Florida. That's like pretty much his new base of headquarters, the Central Florida, Orlando area. I think this might be maybe his second fight in that region down there, the Orlando spot. Might second or third. Look it up. I know they did have him in New York. He fights at his two stronghold, right? Um, but the development is not there yet. I'm gonna play this right here. This is 7-Eleven Promotions. We are boxing executives with stats. Yeah. This is just my alter ego. I am red green. affiliated with 7-Eleven Promotions. We have silent partners over there. It's the color guys. The other guy, he did his thing. I do my thing. I am red green from 7-Eleven Promotions. Yes, Edgar Belanga. Gonna play. Shout out to my man Four Corners is down there. Gonna take a snip from from his story, right? I want y'all to catch these vibes. I want to break some things down to you on the executive level. There's, I know there's a lot of y'all not gonna catch the vibes, but I gotta put these out now for my platform and the things that I got going on. Like I said, this mainly is not for you guys. It's for my own personal, what I'm doing and what I got going on, what me and my team are doing. I've been, you know, stopped really rocking a lot of you fake YouTube boxing fans. You guys do what you do, I do what I do, right? But when it pertains to boxing and being an executive and really talking shit that makes sense, 7-Eleven Promotions is definitely on top of the game with this. Um, definitely on top, hands down. A lot of these guys attempt to come on this internet and portray things that they are doing in boxing, leaders of the pack, but they do not have no stats. 7-Eleven Promotions, we actually have stats. And that's why a lot of these YouTubers are Edgar Belanga to us. They hide, they are protected, they are moved, right? Now, I'm gonna pull this guy up right here. This is no shot at him either. He is a hitter in the game, a real hitter, not a fake hitter. He's a real hitter. He's a manager. He's been doing this for a long time. He knows how to move fighters. I think Richard Hitchison is also one of his fighters. He's over there with, he has a lot of relationships in the business, but he used to have a lot of his guys with Top Rank. But he, like, see what another thing that I like to talk to you guys about, because a lot of you guys will always be playing this side of the street, that side of the street. Managers, coaches, um, even fighters, right? But more so managers and coaches. They don't be like, oh, well, he fucks with such and such. I can't fuck. Nah, they get money. When you get money, right? When you're getting money as a business person, I watched the content creator, I think a couple days ago. He was talking about being in competition. He's a pro PBC channel type of guy, right? He's always talking about PBC and Top Rank being competitors. Nah, dude, that's why you don't go to fights. That's why you think you're doing shit and you sit on YouTube debating and doing the weirdo shit. Because these guys getting money. Right here he is, right here. Shout out to Keith Conley, a hitter in the game. This is Edgar Belanga's manager. He also manages, you know, Richard Hitchison. See, these are guys that you would like to know at 7-Eleven Promotions. These are guys that you want to know. These are guys that you would need to do business with if you do have fighters, especially top tier fighters. Because, like I said, Edgar Belanga, to me, he's not even a top tier fighter, but Keith Conley is doing a wonderful job moving him. And you see, he's calling out Canelo to try to cash him out. Cash him up. That is Keith Conley and his wife and Edgar Belanga. Um, Edgar called out Canelo. I was speaking with a colleague of mine, right? And it's funny, and I'm gonna show what he posted in a second. Because great minds think alike. He hit me up behind the scenes, and put out a name of a fighter, right? And this guy's not going to get the fight because I know Keith. Keith is about cashing out, like I just said about Frank Martin and Earl Spence and them. They want to cash him out. This is what Keith is trying to do. He's going to take the best possible bang for his dollar, which is Canelo. And if Edgar Berlanga gets washed up, which all likelihood he will from Canelo, at least they got the most for their bang, right? Which I follow that. So Edgar was successful last night. And in being so, I was talking with some people behind the scenes, and I was like, he's not a top tier guy. You know, it was gym talk, industry insider talk, right? I'm not gonna say too much because this is YouTube, man. YouTube. There's a lot of you guys. Y'all listen to people's shit, then y'all run with it. Y'all don't give it up. Then you try to act like you're doing it like these type of people, but you're not, right? Cool. Um, but what I was saying about Edgar, I threw a name out there. I was like, man, this guy would mop the floor with Edgar, right? I was like, he'll mop the floor with Edgar, but he'll never get the fight because they know this. The people that control things and move things know this. It won't happen. And in the process of me saying this, right? I said this, and I wake up this morning. Let's go over here. I wake up this morning. I'm like, man, I see somebody reposted something. And look, this is, I'm going to speak on it because whenever something that I talk about comes to fruition, right, I have to speak on it as, you know, 7-Eleven Promotions, right? Shout out to the Tucker brothers. Jihad is down there in Houston. Houston, we have a problem. Yes, Jihad has arrived. You know, he has arrived. We have a date. We have an opponent. I talked about that yesterday. No, definitely check out the content that I've been dropping on that. That is serious content. No 7-Eleven promotions with that. This is it right here. Look at him on the walls at the J Prince Boxing Complex. Yes, Jihad is on the walls right there. Look at Jihad's portrait. Shout out to Action Jackson. Also got a date April 5th. He's back, good guy. Oh man, this was dope right here. Let me stop this real quick. Shout out to Uncle Pearl. Um, I did a video on him. He reposted my shit. Uncle Perm, and he's hilarious. Great content creator. I appreciate that, Uncle Perm. Right? Funny, man. Funny guy. Very talented. See, real content creators, that's what we do, right? We market, we share, we rock out with each other. Here it is right here. Man, I woke up to see this. Let me stop this. Let me stop this. Let's stop it. Hopefully I stopped it, right? So, Terrence Bud Crawford, right? And I'm going to speak about this. Said, cool people, but I think my brother So Cold Nelson will smash him. It will be a good fight for both guys, too. Now, the reason why I'm going to speak on this, because somebody I was talking to, right? And I was like, yo, Steven Nelson beats Edgar Berlanga, but they would never give him the fight because it'll fuck up the plans. Keith Conley knows this. The people that move around know this. Only to wake up to see World Combat. Shout out to WCF. Repost Terrence Crawford's tweet, and I was like, wow, I said that. I I said that Steven Nelson. I also said I'm going to show David Morrell. I'm not even a David Morrell guy like that. But David Morrell was at the fights. He's hunting. He's thirsty because the well is dry over there at the PBC. Yes, I said it. So, like a real hunter, alpha, predator, David Morrell is trying to sink his teeth in some food. He knows Edgar Berlanga is food. He was on deck doing interviews at the fight. He told my guy, Four Corner Hustlers, he would knock. No, not Four Corner Hustlers. Shout out to the family. Four Corner Boxing. Four Corner Hustlers, that was the Chicago gang. I'm going to say, not gang. Forgive me, that was an organization. Uh, but yes, Four Corner Boxer interviewed him, fight hype. He said the same thing. He said he would knock Edgar Berlanga out in one round. I am not the biggest David Morrell guy, but David Morrell, you won't get an argument out of me, brother. I agree with you. I think you get him out of there too. You said round one. I'm not gonna disrespect Edgar and say you get him out of there in round one, but I do think you get him out of there. But you are the fighter, you know. Listen, you over here at 7-Eleven Promotions. If we believe in something, we believe in it. I believe in you. I'm not gonna say it. You see what I said? I said I think you get him out of there. You said round one. I'm with you. I don't think it'll be round one, but I think you get him out of there. So I'm with you. You know, I just don't see you stopping Edgar in one round. But if you do, man, I guess I was always right. But I don't see you getting that fight either. Like I said, Keith Conley and them, they're not giving Edgar up like that, bro. They want to give him up to Canelo, rightfully so. Just like Earl Spence didn't want to give Earl Spence and Derrick James didn't want to give Frank Warren up to Shakur. They're cashing him out with Tank Davis. This is how boxing is played. And I wish there were more executives like myself on this YouTube that talk like this at 7-Eleven Promotions. Red Green. Yes, Red Green. I'm giving you guys what this is how it's played. Edgar Berlanga is a moved fighter who has a good manager behind him that knows how to move him. He's not going to fight these guys. He's not going to fight these guys. Steven Nelson would beat him. Steven Nelson would end all of that, then he would never get a Canelo fight. David Morrell, another guy that would end all that, and he would never get a Canelo fight. That's why you see him fighting guys like who he fought yesterday. The guy was 19-0, right, on paper. Edgar Berlanga stops him in 6 rounds, right? So the wheels will continue to keep turning. Then he calls out Canelo. Jaime Munguia would stop Edgar Berlanga. Listen, Edgar Berlanga, like I said, no disrespect to him and his team. Know the guys. They sell a lot of tickets. They move. They getting money. You know, this is boxing. That's what it's about. Professional prize fighting, making money. But when it comes down to what I like to talk about and why guys don't like me, because the fighters that I rock with, that I'm behind, that I support, I stand on. When I be like, yo, and you see it. I'd be like, okay, I know. Put us in there with them. Put us in there with them. But I know this is a game of chess. This is a game of making money and having money behind you, and money controls things. That's why I tell guys, I like to fuck with guys that I know actually can fight. Because one thing about being a good fighter, eventually, just like we've seen with Charles Conway, you're going to get through. You're going to get through. And it's just like with this YouTube shit. A lot of these guys, these content creators, they're gimmicks for their budget or they're gimmicks with people behind them. But one thing about being the deal, the real deal, they can't hide no more. They can only hide you for so long. And it's just like I said, see how I tied this together with YouTube and boxing? 7-Eleven Promotions, man, we are the best at what we do. See, we don't need the views, we don't need the numbers. We just do what we do, and we are the best. Yeah, did you see how I just broke down Edgar Berlanga? So he's not Steven Nelson is not going to get the fight because Steven Nelson would expose him and derail what they are trying to set up. This is how boxing is played. Unfortunately, Steven Nelson has Bud and Bo Mack and them behind him, but he's no longer with Top Rank. When he was with Top Rank and Edgar was with Top Rank, I think they would have eventually have fought. They both would have stayed with Top Rank because they was on a collision course. But remember, Steven Nelson had got hurt, um, and then they squeezed Edgar Berlanga in there, got him that WBO form over the belt that Steven Nelson had. And then Edgar ended up biting somebody. Then Edgar bounced off to Match. Now, Edgar, like many others, is on the Canelo Alvarez sweepstake trying to get locked that deal. But I want to play with my guy, Four Corners boxing, with David Morrell. He said, David Morrell said, yo, I will stop this guy in one round. I agree, David. I don't know about one round. I think you'll stop him. I'm not gonna throw Edgar all the way under the bus like that. Like, yo, you knock him out. You might though. If that happens, man, man, they won't let that fight happen. But I don't think you can knock him out in one round. I think Edgar's a quality enough guy that he doesn't get stopped by you in one round. But damn, that'll be a good fight. But they're not, like I said, Keith Conley and them. It's not enough money in that fight for him to risk that. Maybe back in the day, before shit got a little loopy out here, right? It might have been enough money for that fight. Right now, nah. That's why you see David Morrell over there. He was over there at a matchroom event trying to, spoof it up a little bit. Because he knows that, his hunting hole, the PBC, the armory, he's the armory up there in Minneapolis. He knows his hunting hole is kind of drying up, bro. So he was over there. David Morrell, you're not getting the Edgar Berlanga fight. Sorry, bro. Sorry, I'm not sorry. You're not getting that fight. Now, if you was smart, right? If you was smart, you know who you would try to get with? Go try to get with Top Rank. But you listen to these content, you listen to these creators, right? They'll tell you, they don't do business together, man. They need to do business together. He should try to fight the African from Montreal. The Canadian dude. What is his name? The Chris Mabuli. Hopefully I said that right, man. So I gotta get better with my pronunciations. Chris Mabuli ba? That's a good fight for David Morrell, man. You get content creators and these fake fans. They want to see him fight David Benavidez. Maybe so, but um, I think Edgar will be a good fight, but they're not. It'll be over for Edgar. Here's my guy, Four Corners. Look, We're gonna play this. He says it in Spanish. But shout out to Four Corners. He does a wonderful job of of, of, of translating, you know, out of the BX. Let's get to it. That's Gabe Rosado. Yo, listen, truth be told, I'm gonna get to Gabe Rosado too. I think Gabe Rosado will give him a problem, right? Gabe Rosado was down there in the waters. Like they did, all the sharks were out, man. Because they know Edgar Berlanga's food, bro. It is what it is. He's food. They did a terrible job developing him, man. But one thing, like I said, he has Keith Conley behind him. They're gonna move him, bro. They are going to move him. Yeah, definitely check out Four Corners. He got a lot of content. There goes Keith right there, my guy Keith, Keith Conley. I remember we was trying to get Keith with Jihad too early. He didn't see the vision. Bet you he sees it now, right? Um, See, a lot of guys they were scared to touch Jihad in the beginning. He was 16, 17 years old. I know they like, man. I be feeling like Richard. That's remember that was one of my AKAs. Remember I was calling myself King Richard. Remember King Richard? Watch that movie, man. It goes my God Fight Night X Four Corners Boxing. But yeah, I was on my Richard. King, here it is right here. He said they'd knock him out in the first round. Listen to this.
One round, that's it. El año 100%. Y si me lo daba, va a quedar bien feo. ¿Qué te dura un asalto? ¿Por qué? Ahí lo viste en la pelea. No me preguntas a mí, solo mira la pelea, mira para atrás lo que grabaste y ahí mira la pelea y vas a ver por qué le dan un asalto a Berlanga. O sea, y él lo sabe también.
La gente pide Munguía, Berlanga, pero nunca pide un Morrel Munguía,
porque ellos saben quién es Morrel, yo sé. Ellos saben quién es Morrel, Munguía sabe quién es Morrel. Munguía, Berlanga sabe quién es, todos saben quién es Morrel, ¿entiendes? O sea, es algo que obviamente todo el mundo pide lo fácil, nadie pide lo difícil. Es lo diferente a los cubanos que siempre piden lo difícil. Esos somos los mejores, gracias a Dios. Con el respeto a todos, claro.
¿Cómo viste Andy?
Ahí te voy a decir lo que viste la pelea. Pero para mí no es excelente. Yo puedo haber hecho mejor, obviamente. Solo te
I like that. I like that. See, there was no shade. There was no shade thrown there. Did you peep that? He congratulated him, right? See, you gotta respect that professionalism. See, YouTubers need to learn that, right? Content creators need to learn that, but they can't give it up. They can't because they're scammers and frauds, right? Now, David Morrell is another guy looking for a big payday, right? That's why he wanted to fight Canelo. He wants to fight these big names, right? And look, he's hunting. He's pulling up. He's putting in the work. Like I said, he's not going to get the Edgar fight because I'm behind you. I think he'll stop Edgar too. But he said it first round. That's what he said in Spanish. He said he congratulated him on his victory, but he said, I'll stop him in one round. In one round. I think you will stop him. I'll give my guy a couple rounds. I'm behind you though. I would definitely like to see that fight, but I know we will not see that fight because they know that too. And then the Canelo sweepstake is out the door. And Keith Conley is not into that, right? He's into maximizing and getting his dollars. That's what you do. Hopefully, you guys are catching that sauce over here at 7-Eleven Promotions. Um, but shout out to Four Corners Boxing. My guy Fight Night X. Matchroom fucks with him heavy. One thing about Matchroom that I like, they mess with a lot of the YouTubers, a lot of the Spanish YouTubers, especially too, because they see what they do, the importance of using guys and letting guys have the ability to work their events, to market and promote. Yes, market and promote. Now, if I was like a lot of these other content creators, you see how I highlighted my guy's work. You see how I highlighted his work? I'm using his name. I'm putting his name out there. See, back to what I was saying. These Edgar Berlanga YouTube content creators, when it pertains to the news by Shanewz, they can't do this. You know why? Because they know listen, I am him. They are not who they say they are. They are not leaders of the pack. They're not real niggas. They're not real nothing. They're real crumbs, cowards. Because they're sitting in front of a computer. They're talk crazy about boxing with no accolades, no accomplishments, no stats. Bunch of smoke and mirrors. Yes, smoke and mirrors. But Edgar Berlanga, to me, Um, I think he definitely will get a Canelo fight. Out of all the guys, Canelo will fight him. You know why? Because it's a safe fight. I just think Canelo's waiting for him to get bigger. Because to me, he's not that big yet. Like I said, he sells a lot of tickets in like theater type atmospheres, but Canelo is doing the arenas. You know, once Edgar Berlanga, and that's what Top Rank was trying to do with him. They was grooming him to be in the big garden. Um, they had him. I remember he fought at the Lacoste Center. That's where Temple plays on Broad Street and you know Philadelphia. He packed that out. They was getting him ready. They was grooming him. But then remember he had the hiccup on the Wilder card and it was over. When he got dropped, it was over. It was over. He got dropped on the I think it was maybe Wilder, Fury one or two. It was one of them. He got dropped. And it was over. Then they brought him back. He fought Steven Rolls. He bit a guy like it was over. Now he's with Matchroom. He's relocated to Florida. He's still moving. Like I said, one thing about him, he has people behind him that he's going to be able to sell tickets and generate money. So promoters will always work with him. As far as the Canelo Alvarez, he has to get bigger. You know, they're trying. But in trying, I think they might have to take a risk. Jaime Munguia, somebody. They're not going to do Dave Morrell. They're not going to do Steven Nelson. Because these guys will end the dream. They end the dream, man. They definitely will end the dream. You know, little AM boxing talk. Andy Cruz. Let's talk about Andy Cruz. Let's shift gears real quick. Let's go over here to Bozy. You know, Andy Cruz looked good last night. They're moving him as well. Let's pull up match. Now you see how I'm rocking and rolling. I did not throw up none of their videos because I'm learning, man. We learning. And I like to get the AM boxing talking, man. That way I can move around later. I don't have to be tied down. I'll get it in now. The right people already know. You know, I'll put out my show, but we rocking. Yes, we are rocking. Getting it in. That's all it's about, putting out the content, right? I'm not trying to tap into the YouTube world like that anymore. Because I think right now, I got a lot of you Edgar Berlangas nervous. If Toby was in here, Toby been saying that. Toby was like, yo, Shaw, you got him shook. Yeah, they been shook. Because unlike a lot of these Edgar Berlanga YouTube content creators, I'm him. I'm like my nephews, you know, no gimmicks, results, man. You know, I'm like, man, put me in a room, let's perform. Put me on the bill, let's perform. You know, sign me up. You know, let me cover the event. Let us both cover the event. And, you know, we do what we do. You work the fight card, I'll work the fight card. You work the fight week, I'll work the fight week. Let's go. I know what I can do. Like Cat Williams said, I know what I can do. Put me in the room, you know, and let's go. You know, let's go. This YouTube shit is easy. I'm just not into, you know, playing the YouTube game. I'm into playing the real games. Let's go. You know, we all go cover the fight. We all go work the events. Let's go. I guarantee you, when we come back with our work and I start putting my shit out, you can put your shit out. My shit will speak for itself. Hello. Yes, that's what we do. That's what we do, right? We wanted to. We just want the opportunity. See, these other guys, these dudes are straight frauds. I've been telling y'all that. Though. Let me go over here before I lose sight. You see how good my shows is now, though. I don't even be having my notes. I don't even be having my notes, man. I think I've been doing this so long. Now I'm gonna make it to the spot today. I'll get down there at some point. I wanted to get this AM boxing talk in. Yeah. I want to get the AM boxing talk in because I won't get to the spot till after 12 o'clock. And I'm like, nah. Like yesterday I gave y'all some content, right? But I didn't have the soundboard out. I didn't do it like this, right? I was lazy, right? And you know what? I wasn't lazy, right? These guys and different people are trying to groom me to be something. Like I'm on the move, man. I am on the move, right? A lot of times that's how I gotta move. Man. All of that, like I said, they YouTube boxing to me before I talk about Eddie Cruz. They got this shit so fucked up where people feel like that they want you to do it a certain way. And I'm like, man, I'm good. I'm 7-Eleven promotions, man. Like you guys are always gonna move the needle, right? Like you're gonna move the needle. You're always gonna say, oh, um, do this, do that. You know, and I want to say shout out to Earl Spence and them, right? Earl Spence and them put me on to that, right? I knew back then, but now I know more so because I do so much more. But I always remember Earl Spence and them. I was fucking with them. That's how they would always move the needle. I was accomplishing mad shit, and they would always be like, "Oh, well, you got to do this, you got to do that, this, that, and the third, right?" After a while, I caught on like, man, you motherfuckers are full of shit. You motherfuckers are full of shit. Like, you just can't keep up with me. Yeah, y'all see like every bullshit task y'all try to tell me to do. Not only am I doing it, I'm killing it. And then y'all are trying to tell me other things for y'all not to fuck with me or support me. I'm cool. Once I get locked in and I know I'm moving and grooving, it's just like with this right now with the content, right? Um, People were telling me different things, and I know the ones that really support me, the ones that were telling me things to do, because they support me. But others that were telling me things, right? I was doing it and taking off. Boom. It was always coming back with something else. This is the God's honest truth. So now, like you see, I move around. I gotta move. I sell sea moss. I got weed. I got things going on. I'm not gonna be sitting in front of a computer like a gimmick 24/7. You see how yesterday, right? And this is the God's honest truth. I want to thank my brother and my nephew, right? I was walking, doing what I do. I'm a community guy. I'm out here, right? So I'm walking my dog, me and my daughter out having daddy-daughter time. I get the call. I was doing my live. Watch my live yesterday. I shut my live down because I seen the call. I was like, yo, this is the boxing call. I gotta take the call, right? I shut the live down. I said I'm gonna come back on in 5 minutes. 5 minutes damn near turned into almost a half hour, an hour. But I came back on, right? And I delivered the news. I delivered the news, right? But I delivered it how I need to deliver it. I'm moving around. I was like, yo, we got an opponent, yada yada. Jihad is in Texas. I put the content out. Still quality content, right? Why do I need to be sitting around like a gimmick? See, these guys are sitting around all day like gimmicks, paying sites to do shit. I'm not. I'm doing shit. Like I said, put me in the room. That's all I ask. And shout out to Top Rank, shout out to Matchroom, shout out to all the promotional companies that see that now. They put me in the room. I'm working. I'm tearing it up. I'm tearing it up. I was always doing this. A lot of guys they don't do this. And shout out to the guys that do this. That's why I said this shit is all connected. A lot of these content creators are Edgar Belangas. They're Edgar Belangas. They have people behind them where they are moved and manufactured. But when a real, you know, you got to perform. Like I said, David Morrell, you heard what he said. I'll get him out of there in one round. David Morrell, I'm with you. I think you would. I don't know about one round, but I think you will stop him. I put the World Combat's post up above Crawford saying Steven Nelson. I said that yesterday, only to wake up to see Bud Crawford say, my God, Steven Nelson. Steven Nelson, another guy, they'll beat Edgar, but they're not going to get the opportunity to fight him because Edgar is protected and he's moved. They know this. See, people who really, like myself, 7-Eleven Promotions, red, green, I know this. I know, you know, these guys would beat Edgar Berlanga. But Edgar Berlanga, when you have people behind you, they are trying to get the most for their dollar, as we just seen with Frank Martin and Tank Davis. They did not allow Shakur Stevenson to expose him or damage the product. Thus, he would have never got Tank Davis. Now he's getting Tank Davis. And it's the same thing with Edgar. Edgar's calling out Canelo, right? David Morrell was at your fight. Fight David Morrell. You're not going to do it, though. High risk, low reward. David Morrell mops the floor with you. No more Canelo talk. Steven Nelson will beat you up. No more Canelo talk. So they know these things. It's just like YouTube. These content creators know this thing. I can't wait. One day, all of us, we're all going to work an event. And maybe we will, because a lot of you guys don't do shit. But one day we will all work an event, right? And, you know, you guys will put out your stuff, and everybody that's working the event will put out their stuff, and then the public will see. No gimmicks, results. See, one thing about being on the front line and it's time to perform, whether it is interviewing, and you see how I fell back, right? And shout out to all the guys that do this, right? I learned this early in the game, right? As a media guy, a field reporter, because that's what I originally was, a field reporter. I knew that I was taking off as a field reporter. The media scrums, they used to hate me at the media scrums because they said I was too aggressive. Yo, me and my brother Music laugh at this all the time, right? I tell Music, man, I was like, man, these guys are punks, right? That's why me and my brother click so good, because we have the same mentality. We talk alike. I'd be like, man, that guy sucks, right? We're unfiltered, right? I used to always tell him, I used to be like, yo, I do these media scrums, right? And they'd be like, oh, he's too aggressive. He takes over, right? What do you mean? And shout out to WCS. WCS knows this. You got to fire off. It's mad different media there, right? You're firing off your questions, right? It's like, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. When certain people do it, they know your energy, your aura, you take over the room. And fighters are warriors. I never had this problem with fighters. Once I lock in with a fighter and we get to talking, they know I'm a warrior. It is what it is. They lock in. I can speak their language. I don't go there and be like, oh man, wow, red bottoms. You got on good red bottoms. I'm gonna ask them some fighting shit. And yeah, I remember Gabe Rosado. I locked in with Gabe Rosado at a media scrum. It was fight hype, fight hub, all of them was around. Yo, it was like a one-on-one interview. I said something to Gabe that was fighting language. He just locked in with me. And they going, oh, he takes over. He's too aggressive. No, you guys ain't talking about shit. So you see how I do now. Media scrums, I don't even fuck with the media scrums. You know what I do? I adapted. Shout out to WCS and Ron for putting me on. You know what I do at media scrums now? I'm a photographer. I show the pictures. That's content. That is authentic, good content too. When you can get a good money shot of a media scrum with the media all around the fighters, that's what I do now. Instead of just getting into the scrums, I chill. I chill. Then I come on here and I talk shit. And you guys get mad because you're not in the rooms to get this shit. And I get it. Oh, shout out to WCS. I'm running my mouth. I see you here in the chat, man. Appreciate you, man. Great live too last night, man. Great live. Great live, man. But let me talk about Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz, another guy. I like how he's coming along. You know, Bozy and them are doing a good job with him, but I just think he's doing a good job with himself too. Hell of a fighter. I like his personality. He comes out dancing. He's trying to sell and give, the fans something, and he can fight. And he's getting more accustomed to the pro style. Will he get Keyshawn Davis in them? I doubt it. Because it's like what we was talking about earlier, for those of y'all that was in here that's gonna come in at 7-Eleven Promotions, this shit is a business. Right now, Keyshawn is rocking and rolling, moving and grooving. You gotta get with him, bro. You gotta catch up to him. Maybe later on down the line, if you build up your audience, you build up your momentum, you might can catch him. But right now, this is how the game is played, man. If you know, you know, right? And a lot of you guys don't know. That's why you're on here. You listen to people who don't have a clue either. They're not in these rooms. They're not talking to these people. They're not getting actual insight. When you are a guy that has a backing behind you, whether it is promotion, management, things like that, in a movement, a guy that they know can fight, that could possibly beat you, but he doesn't have these things in place yet, he will not get to fight you because there's not enough money to be made if you lose. And the people that put all the money into you to get you here, as far as a commodity, moving and grooving. Right now, Andy Cruz and Keyshawn Davis is a good fight for boxing, but it's a bad fight for the business because Andy Cruz does not have his business up yet. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce. Hopefully y'all caught that. But he looked good last night. When he first was fighting, he still was fighting like an amateur. He's sitting on his punches a lot more. He's a good fighter, man. I just, he just got to get a bigger following. A stronger little cult fan base. And then I think he'll eventually get a Keyshawn Davis fight. But right now, calling Keyshawn Davis out is not going to happen for him because he has defeated Keyshawn in the amateurs a lot of times. And they know this. Keyshawn is on a different path right now. They're moving him. He just beat off Pedraza. He's throwing his name in there with Tiafimo. They're trying to get him in position for one of those 135 belts. 7-Eleven Promotions. Yes, Red. What is the name? Red Green. Yeah, we're moving and grooving over here, man. Getting this in early for you. That was Andy Cruz. Andy, you guys don't know him. Another young guy that I covered. Let me show him. He came up short last night. But I got love for this guy, local guy, New York guy. This is for you right here. He came up a little short. Yeah, he lost to this guy right here. I think he lost to him. But he took the fight, man. Look, yeah. Yeah, he lost to this guy right here. Let me make sure. I'm not gonna play that video. Yeah. This is him right here. He came up short, but he took the fight, man. Local guy, used to be at Cops and Kids. He's been grinding, got his opportunity. Yeah, he got beat up bad. He won for it though. He won for Andy Dominican. I mean, I remember interviewing him back in the day. He took a beating. Came up a little short, you know. Sometimes guys go for it early. He went for it early, you know. Hopefully he gets another shot. Excuse me. But that was a good fight on this card as well. I didn't like that matchup for him. When I seen that matchup, I'm like, damn, why they, you know. See, that's why I said some guys go for it early. Right? Some guys go for it early. Others don't. You know? Others don't. When I seen he's fighting this, that's who he fought right here. He fought the matchroom guy. I'm like, man, he's the opponent. Wow, he fought my man right here. I didn't understand that, bro. You know, but everybody has their own team and advisors and people behind them. I was like, damn, too early. No, it's too early. Over here at 7-Eleven Promotions, I wouldn't have advised that. I just wouldn't. It's me personally, you know? Me personally, I wouldn't advise that. Listen, I gotta get to 7-Eleven, y'all. I gotta run. So, unfortunately, I gave y'all the live like how y'all liked it on the computer. So I did not. Normally, I'm on the move, man. I'm on the move. I didn't, gave y'all the live like I like it. I need to go hit 7-Eleven up. Truth be told, man. I have not got my coffee and my deals. You know? And I want to go walk my dog. But I got some content that I want to drop. I've been dropping, put some more stuff together. Support the channel. Right? The channel is thriving right now. Getting a lot more subscribers daily. Putting the content out. That was my 7-Eleven breakdown. Now you know what I noticed too, right? For various reasons, right? You see how this live, right? You guys are, you know, in and out, not really in here, right? Because I'm set up. I'm at the desk, right? I got the soundboard rocking, right? Now, if I was sitting in my car or I was exercising and walking my dog, a lot more traction. I swear, a lot more traction. When I do the professional setup, right? See, that's another thing too. I speak about behind the scenes. I'd be like, yo, sitting around doing a live is not conducive for what I got going on, right? Especially when I'm not buying into that system and I peep what goes on, right? When it pertains to doing a live like this, right? You guys, the algorithm system, you won't put my live out there like that. You won't put me in a loop. What you do is, because you know when I do one like this, I come with that substance. Not only that substance, I have speaking points, breakdowns, things like that. You're not gonna put me out there in the loop. But when I'm, you know, at McDonald's or at 7-Eleven or sitting in my car or walking my dog, throw me out there. The traction be heavy. It be heavy. So I picked up on that too. That's why I do my lives like that. That's why I do it like that. Real talk. I do it like that. Instead of, you know, doing them how I do them. But with that being said, listen, I'm gonna run a 7-Eleven, right? And let me run in the 7-Eleven. I'll stay on. Know what I'm gonna do? Let me close out of this. Here. Give me a call. Keep calm. It's not letting Edgar Berlanga get sacrificed, y'all. It's not happening. If they do sacrifice him, it is going to be with, like I said, Canelo, man. That's why he called out Canelo. He is not. Just see this Marley video I put out. Look, man, it's the game is over, bro. The game is over. It's over, man. You guys can't hide no more, man. Look, the content is too concrete, man. I don't have to sit in front of a computer, do my live stream, man. I got authentic content, man. I've been had authentic content, but now I'm putting it all together. All that sitting in front of a computer is cool, right?
This is drivers to me. If this is drivers to me, I got 40 here on my arm, I got 40 on me. My shit 40 without the time, but I still pay the home fee. I got reasons to be alarmed, cause I got people to check on me, live on me. I got hoes that really want to switch phones to the bitch. I got rich on being stuck on that too, now kill me. This is drivers to me. Drivers to me. This is drivers to me. If this is drivers to me, I got 40 here on my arm, I got.
Yes, that is Marley Marl. Marley Marl, $1 Million Marley, the man. The man. Look at this. Well, this is rock on IG already. I don't need to throw that up. I want to throw this up. I'm about to run the set. I'm gonna give y'all the 2 for 1. Give y'all the 2 for 1. Hold up, wait up. Give y'all the 2 for 1. We're gonna run the sets. Run the sets, y'all. Y'all like these lives. I do my lives like this. Look at that, 54 views. See that? That's authentic views too. Only 2 likes though. Gotta get the likes up.
And to quote the great Jesus Shuttlesworth Pops, Jesus
Stop right there.
I know y'all seen me walking. Me and my daughter was walking, exercising. Now I'm relocated to the Carl Chronicles. But that was an important call. It's up, man. We got an opponent. Looks like we're gonna be fighting, man. You know, yeah. You know, we got an opponent. Everything it looks good. You know, it's that time, man. You know, the news by Shanewz, man. Oh man. But what was I talking about on that live, man? Damn. Yo. Man, that live was good, but I knew I had to get on. Told you that call was official boxing business, man. Damn. You know that was official boxing business. But yeah, opponent is on the table, man. It's time to eat. It's time to eat. He's a beef jerky. We're gonna bust him down. We're gonna bust him down, man. You know. So these are to-go snacks right here, right? You know, when you out there working, when you need some quick protein. I know WCS did a live. He was talking about that, like when you be on. I'm literally at my crib. I'm at my crib, man. Going to record, but I think that's what it's telling me. It's like, yo, you better go to the spot and record, man. But I didn't want to, man. I just wanted to do a quick live right here and inform y'all about the what's up, you know. Opponent is on the table. So Jihad will be fighting. They'll probably announce all of that, you know, because that's what they do. But just know, man, it's up, man. He got an opponent. Remember, I was like, yo, that was a boxing call. I had to take that call, man. The actual boxing, you know. So that's a good look, man. You know, that's a good look, man. I wish I could, you know, disclose a little bit more, but you guys will know when the time is right. But yeah, it's up, man. Time to go to work, man. It's time to go to work. Let me screw this in a little better, man. These are screw-ins, man. Sandals like hanging off my ear. See, y'all don't even be telling me, man. Good thing I got the mirror. Yeah, man. There we go. That's better. See, y'all don't even be telling me, man. Hey, John and YouTuber 135, how y'all doing, man? Smash the like button, though, man. Smash the like button. So yes, the opponent has been confirmed, man. I'm excited, man. You know, even though I worked last week, it's time to go to work, man. It's time to go to work, man. This will be number 13, man. Fight Camp 13, man. I'm excited. You know, everyone is different. You know, good times though, man. Great time, man. Great timing though, right? How you doing, Nico? Nico Nelson. Never seen you over here before, but appreciate you as well, hi. You know, I'm trying to engage with the the chat more. Trying to engage with the chat more. But yeah, they like the call kind of threw me off, man. Cause I know I was rocking and rolling, right? I don't know what you're saying, but I know I was rocking and rolling in my live with me and my daughter were walking the dog. I forgot what I was talking about, man. Because once that call came in about the opponent and the possible fight date, I just lost track, man. We started talking about that, and I was checking the opponent out, and I just forgot. But I know I was talking about something good. I'm 79. Well, happy birthday. Today's your birthday or something? But yeah, man. I know I was mentioning something over there, man. Maybe leader of the pack with stats. That's maybe what I was talking about. Being the leader of the pack. You know, in order to be the leader of the pack, you have to have stats. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Somebody smash the like for Nico Nelson, man. It's his birthday. You know, happy birthday. But in order to be the leader of the pack, you must have stats. And a lot of you guys don't have stats. That's why you can't be the leader of the pack. All right? Now, when you have stats, you could be the leader of the pack. See, a lot of you guys have gimmicks. You may be all the leader of the gimmicks, but, you know, when you have stats, right? Stats will always prevail, man. Stats. We talked about that this morning a little bit. Catalog. That's what I have. I have a healthy catalog. Laundromat. I still might go to the laundromat, right? Because I ran some errands, right? Look, that live I was doing, I was killing it, man. Me, Daffy, and Nasiah. And then I got that call about the opponent, and it just took me off. And then I had to go make some deliveries, and that's why you see me in the car. How's everybody doing this Saturday? Is everybody okay? Tom? You good? All right. Got anything going on, man? Anything interesting going on? Are you going to be watching these fights? Are you a boxing fan? Are you going to be watching the Edgar Berlanga card later on? You know? I know I am. I seen an interesting tweet in regards to Andy Cruz, right? You know, Andy Cruz, they're trying to tie his name with Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis, to me, to be honest, right now, has a lot of momentum. You know, they're moving him, right? Co-main eventing, right? Name tied in with Teofimo Lopez. Andy Cruz, on the other hand, really not too much going on. You know, just the name of beating Keyshawn in the amateurs. Other than that, nothing as a pro right now. So I guess that's why they're trying to keep his name with Keyshawn, because Keyshawn is like, he's doing things, man. He's moving. I'm eager to see what Andy Cruz looks like tonight. You know? Eager to see what he looks like. But for those of y'all sliding in and out, we have an opponent Jihad will be fighting, man. Yeah, man. So round of applause for Jihad. He'll probably, or they'll let everything out at the time is right, but just know he's up, man. And I think we're gonna do some things, man. You just got to carry all over the momentum from 2023 into 2024. And time to show out, man. It's time to show out, man. Lock in and do what you do, man. Do what you do. That right there made my Saturday, man. Like right now, I'm just, I ran around a little bit, made a couple of moves, right? Once I got that call, and I was like, man, that's what's up, man. Excuse me, man. I need to go to the laundry, man. I gotta get my daughters in here, man. Make them do the laundry. And I could just sit in the car and read, I could read, man, and maybe give y'all some more blogs, man. Why y'all don't like when I crash out? Is this considered crashing out? Nah, it can't be, right? I just told y'all about a fight that we have an opponent. So that's kind of insider information, right? And it's up, man. We got an opponent. It's time to go to work. It's time to put our stamp on 2024. It's time to put our stamp on it, man. I'm excited to do what I do as a media marketing agent. I think that's probably why I stepped out last week, man. And not for nothing, I got another offer, but I don't want to drive. There's a call next week, about 7 hours away, man. 6-7 hour ride, man. Right? Look, I want to tell you how deep New York is. 6 hours upstate New York, Verona, New York, almost by Syracuse. I got an offer to work. Now it still snows up there. I don't know if I want to do it, right? I did the Buddy McGirt move, right? My cousin Buddy, right? I got an offer to work. I was like, let me get back to you, right? Let me get back to you. I drove to Ohio, Toledo, Ohio, for the wildfires in Connecticut. I'm not Connecticut, so I had to drive. Just put this into perspective. 8 hours from where I left at Long Island, Brentwood, to Toledo, Ohio. I'm just telling you, 6 hours to go upstate New York. I'm still in New York. So that's another thing. I'm like, do I want to drive 6 hours in New York? When I drove 8 hours to go to Toledo, Ohio, through Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Ohio. Now they're talking about, going upstate New York. Upstate New York is a different type of animal, man. Different type of animal, but I do got an offer. See the difference between us and them? Professional business, you get offers to work. Yeah, hopefully y'all caught that sauce right there. I get offers to work. Whether I take the job or not is on me. Now, if I was thirsty, right? But I'm not thirsty, man. I might have been like, oh yeah, I'm there. I'm going to drive up through the mountains and go to work. Remember, it's cold up there. Next week, though, I got the offer. Offers. Don't get quiet now. Are you guys getting any offers to work? You boxing guys. Are you getting any offers? Yeah, I get that he offers a legit question, man. Don't let the cat get your tongue, man. Like I said, if it was a Jihad Sucker fight card, I would have been all in, man. Because you remember the last time I drove up there, I had my team with me. Both of my daughters went. You know what I mean? They both went. We had a good time. Then we all drove back together, the whole team. We made it down that mountain quick, fast. We got home in 5 hours, boy. We was boogieing. But going up there, when I went up there, when it was me, Coach Reen, and CEO Nasiah, it took the 6.5 hours, bro. Man, that shit was driving upstate New York is a different type of animal, bro. Way past Albany. Look, Albany is like 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Then you got to add another 2 because it's right there by Syracuse. Man, that shit was a hike, bro. Shout out to Team Tucker, man. I've been putting in some miles, bro. That's why I don't know, man. I got the offer to work that fight, man. But we gotta see, man. We gotta see, man. You know? We gotta see. Yeah. And W says I gotta send you some, WC. You know, you know how to hold water. I got some information. It's up, man. It is up and running, man. You know, excited. You know, this will be camp number 13, man. For little old me, huh? 13. How many camps have y'all worked, man? Real talk, man. How many camps have y'all been a part of, right? Especially you guys that talk about my views, right? Shit, let's talk about those views, right? Let's talk about, because those are the only views that matter, right? Later for the offer that I just got to work the fights next weekend in Verona, New York. But how many fight camps have you? My 13th. It's really 14. Because remember, we had a fight that we didn't get to fight because they pulled the flim-flam. But I'll say 13, just to, you know, make you guys feel a little better, right? And it goes back to what I should have titled this. In order to be the leader of the pack, you got, man. How many fight camps have you been a part of? How many? How many fights have you worked? How many fights have you worked? Not went to, worked. It's a difference. See, I know WCS can relate to what I'm saying. WCS worked a lot of fights. WCS worked a lot of camps. He has vintage footage working Wilder's camp. This is called work. See, you guys on this internet don't understand these type of terms because you deem this as work. No, this is shooting the shit. But how many events, fights, camps have you worked? So when I say I am the leader of the pack because I can show my stats, that is why. And I am excited. Like I said, I got the call and shut my live down earlier. But we got an opponent. It is time to eat. And I'm just confident, right? You know, I always was confident in Jihad, right? I knew he was a special fighter. That's why, as the media marketing agent, I went so hard. I went hard in the paint, right? But now, after the year, the 2023 that Jihad had as a 20-year-old, right? He was a 20-year-old. And the guys that he faced and to come out how he came, my confidence in him is even at an all-time high. All-time high. And I just think this 2024 is going to be a special year. I am excited. I am glad to be a part of the ride and the journey. Yeah, man, it's beautiful, man. Especially when you think about all the things that I had to endure. The undermining, the attempts to sabotage, the defamation of character, the hate, the jealousy, and now to see where it's at, right? To be one of the first, right? That's why, I'm feeling good, man. When you get that phone call, right? And they're like, yo, man, we got the opponent. It's time. That's a good feeling, right? Because doesn't that make you an insider? For those of y'all that say it, right? Does that qualify me now as an insider? That I got the call too, right? Yeah, wait, real talk. I'm about to shut the live down. I'm about to get off. But I'm just sitting here reflecting, man. Like, real talk. I'm just in my driveway reflecting, man. I pray for days like this, man. And me and my daughter were out walking the dog and exercising. And I got the call, man. Do you guys ever get calls? Yeah, I know you guys be on some other shit, right? Do you guys ever get calls like that, man? Man, that made my day, man. That made my day. And look, I even got an offer to work next weekend. But that call, right, just trumped that, man. WCS, you laughing. WCS is my guy. Let me get out the way. I got you. Let me get out the way. She's back, man. Hopefully this shit don't fuck my live up, man. I was in a good spot. Right? I was in a damn good spot, but I'm gonna move. Right? Tour with y'all, right? Yo, the spot that I was in, we still going into my driveway, right? I went deeper into my driveway. But yeah, WCS, you laughing, right? WCS knows because WCS be getting those calls, right? I'm gonna send you something, WCS, in a second. But I got the call, man. Right? I was like, man, just reflecting on that. I'm saying reflecting on, like, man, I'm getting the calls now. Made me feel good, as a team member, right? That's because, listen, I'm official, bro. Real talk, man. Later for with these idiots, these weirdos, writers, these jealous, these underminers, these sabotages, say about me on the internet that I talk too much.
All right, we are back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. We are back here at. No, you have it. You eat that. You can have it. Huh? No. Go for it. Knock it out. I'm good. We are back. Um, hmm. Sorry for that. We had to make the 7-Eleven run, man. We are official over here at 7-Eleven Promotions. See, we just don't talk it. We actually are really living it. So hopefully y'all caught that sauce, right? Y'all caught that sauce. Sorry that the live kind of shut down on y'all, man. But we're back, up and running. Definitely check out the short, just to show y'all. We multitask over here. I really was at 7-Eleven closing on a deal. We really multitask over here, man. But we're back now. Like I said, Edgar Berlanga performed last night. Just in case you think I'm bullshit, look, I'll show y'all, man. I really did run to 7-Eleven and make a deal happen. Just to promote my business, man. Let me promote my business. Promote it, man. Let me promote it. Oh, why? She said the one by the gas station. 7-Eleven is a gas station. Man, this is good. Nice coffee this morning, man. Oh, why? Why? Man, my man T-Dog is at work. If T-Dog wasn't at work, I would send T-Dog the link. But I'm back. Feel free, if any topics y'all want to discuss. I touched on my points about Edgar Berlanga being moved and grooved, and you see it kind of coincides with what I was saying about when a team or the managers and different people believe in the fighter. Who you think Edgar should fight next? I don't know, man. I'm not into the Edgar Berlanga business, man. If I had, look, as a fan, to be honest, as a fan, right? Steven Nelson. I want Steven Nelson. That's why I said that to you last night, WCS. But fans, we don't really get what we want. The business of boxing is not going to happen. They're trying to get him Canelo, man. They're trying to cash him out, man. Jamie Munguia, guys like that. Even David Morrell. David Morrell said they'd knock him out in one round. I played that video. I would like to see that. But, the business of boxing, Keith Conley, they're going to keep him away from guys like that, man. He'll probably fight another, whatever this guy's name was. They'll find Dexter Crawley if he don't get Canelo, another guy with a 21-3 record, a 21-0 record, just to keep the wheels turning. But I would like to see him fight like a Steven Nelson, David Morrell. David Morrell said they'd stop him in one round. One round. I think David Morrell will stop him. I don't know about a round. I think you know Edgar can get a couple rounds in. I'm gonna do my man Charles Conwell's quote. Um, I see it going maybe 3 to 4 rounds, and then Morrell applying the pressure. But Morrell said 1 round. Look, I'll pull it up, man. Just so y'all know I ain't fronting or lying. You know, we keep receipts over here, right? I want to say shout out to my guy. He was down there, and he's down there right now. I'm going to pull it up. We was just talking. You know, I hit my peoples up right here. This is his video right here. You see, I told him I used it. He said, no problem and thank you. That's what we do, professionalism. Shout out to Fight Night X, right? This is his video, right? Professional business over here.
Y si me lo gusta, va a quedar bien feo, pero ¿qué te dura un asalto? Porque ahí lo viste en la pelea. No me preguntas a mí, solo mira la pelea, mira para atrás lo que grabaste y ahí mira la pelea y vas a ver por qué le dan un asalto a Berlanga. O sea, y él lo sabe también.
La gente pide Munguía, Berlanga, pero nunca pide un Morrell Munguía.
Porque ellos saben quién es Morrell, yo sé. Ellos saben quién es Morrell, Munguía sabe quién es Morrell. Munguía, Berlanga sabe quién es Morrell, todos saben quién es Morrell, ¿entiendes? O sea, es algo que obviamente todo el mundo pide lo fácil, nadie pide lo difícil. Es lo diferente a los cubanos que siempre piden lo difícil. Nosotros somos los mejores, gracias a Dios. Con el respeto a todos, claro está.
¿Cómo viste Andy?
Te voy a decir lo que viste la pelea. Pero para mí lo hizo excelente. Los cubanos han hecho mejor, obviamente.
Yes, and that was him right there. That was him right there with in the picture with David Morrell. Shout out to Fight Night X, man. It's always good to see your brothers come up, right? See, I'm not like the rest of you clowns and haters, right? This is a guy, you know, you love to see people progress in the game. I remember going to a lot of the Barclays Center fights with him. And he still goes, right? That's the brother that I was just telling y'all about that they got on the Top Rank. They said that he was in the locker room or something. And, you know, they barred him from, 1 round WCF. Yeah, you heard, he said the 1 round in English too. He said 1 round. He said that part in English, but they put the translation up there. But he said 1 round. Now, as a fan, right? As a fan, I would want to see that fight now, right? Because that's like the ultimate disrespect, right? He said he'll get you out of there 1 round. You got to fight for that. But the business of boxing and how Keith Conley is moving and grooving, it's not going to happen, man. Keith Conley put too much money and effort into Edgar Berlanga. He's not going to let Edgar get crashed out like that. It's just like Frank Martin and Shakur, you know? That's why I wanted to show that. And I don't know if you got in here late or you heard me say this. Edgar Berlanga is no different from a lot of these content creators that are hidden and protected. You know, they're not going in the room with us, WCS, because look, if they go in the room with us and it's time to perform, the professionals, the crumb de la crumb, are going to get the work done. The gimmicks they're not going to be protected no more. They're not going to know how to set up. They're going to be watching guys work. You know, we see it all the time. Yeah, we see it all the time when we cover these events. The guys that are about their business, the no-view guys, the guys that don't do views, they're in there killing it. They're in there working the room. They're talking with hitters. They're conducting interviews. They're taking pictures. They get in contact. They're making the women drop it like they're hot. Drop down and get your eagle on, girl. Drop down and get your eagle on, girl. Listen, truth be told, if you ever covered a boxing event with me, right? And then, listen, I have guys that can co-sign this, right? I'll go to a boxing event
I don't need to go to the strip clubs and the titty bars no more, because I can go to an actual boxing event, right? This is the truth. I'm not gonna put the woman out there, but I'll go to a boxing event and I will have women do this at a boxing event.
This is the news by Shanewz. But hey, what do I know?
These are facts, man. Yes, that is an actual fact. I dropped my camera lens one time at an event, and that happened to me. I also covered another event, and a nice young lady kept giving herself a wedgie in front of me for no reason, but I knew what it was for. This is the news by Shanewz. But yeah, I just think Edgar, you know, they trying to get that Canelo bread, man. You know, so everybody wants a Canelo fight, man. But I'm like Bud Crawford. Look, let me pull this up. Pull this up, man. Let me pull this up. These guys right here, the real deal. See these brothers right here? They are the real deal. No gimmicks right here, man. That's why I go to bat for these guys, man. When it comes to this boxing, I go to bat for these guys. You know, these guys are the real deal. There's no gimmicks with them. There they go. Jamali Tucker. Real deal right there, man. Number one in the nation, 4-time 4-peat national champion. No gimmicks. Results. Leaders of the pack with the stats. They have the stats. Another one right here, Jihad Tucker, leader of the pack with the stats. Fighting underneath the bright lights. Look, did y'all see that though? This is fire. I did a quick video of that. That's at Jay Prince's boxing gym. Jihad is on the walls of fame. Look, that's Jihad Tucker. You go into the Jay Prince boxing gym, they got Shakur, Andre, Ward. These are all Jay Prince fighters that he managed at some point in their careers. Jihad is already up there. Jihad is up there. That's Jihad Tucker right there. So, you know, I had to do some content on that as well. Definitely check it out. Shout out to Action Jackson, man. I want to shout this brother out, man. I'm glad to see he's getting back in the ring. Cool dude, you know, real humble brother, man. I like him a lot. Action Jackson right here, man. This is a good guy, man. I had the privilege of covering him and interviewing him in NYC. He fought on a card. We was all on together at the Hula Theater. He upset and knocked off a top-ranked guy. And I remember interviewing him and covering him, and, you know, good guy, man. I'm glad to see he's back in the ring. I don't know if he wants to disclose this, right? But if you can ask him this on a real serious note, right? I know he was having a situation, and I reached out to him, and I'm glad things worked out for him. But I said, yo, bro, if that doesn't work, you know, I can try to make some things happen for you. And I don't do that for everybody, but I did it for him. And I reached out to him because I remember when I was him right here, right? Look, I'm gonna show y'all. See, one thing about this game, right? You should always be mindful of the people that you meet and talk to, right? Now I remember this brother right here. I'm gonna pull this up to show y'all, right? I keep the receipts, right? I keep receipts.
Going on is Carlos Action Jackson, aka King Dynamite Jackson. So out of Atlanta, so out of Bad News, VA. And then I want to shout out Soft Podcast. Appreciate the love, man. All the love and support, bro.
Appreciate you, champ. Thank you. Now, shout out to Action Jackson, man. Now, I remember him doing that for me and my company, right? The News by Shanewz right now, what I'm doing. But he did that for me. And at the time, I wasn't who I am now, but I was on my way to becoming him, right? now I'm, like I said, I know a lot of people. I know he's fighting April 5th, but he had a situation. And I reached out to him. I said, yo, bro, everything good? I know some people, bro. Listen, if that don't work out, I got you. And that's why I had him, because I remember him looking out for me. See, these guys come on here, they'll talk stupid about you, thinking you're nobody, and you could be somebody to help them out. But shout out to my man April 5th, real one. He could fight too. He knocked off a top ranked guy, and top ranked got scared. That's why I said I respect guys like him that take the opportunity and seize the moment. He seized the moment. He came in and knocked off a top ranked guy. He was not the B side. He was the B side fighter. He wasn't the A side fighter, and knocked him off. Now, normally when things like that happen and you knock off the company guy, you get a deal. You get a deal. This is how the game is worked. 7-Eleven Promotions, we know these things. These other guys, these fake Edgar Berlanga content creator type niggas, they don't know shit. Because they're not really working. They're gimmicks or rust, man. But I'm glad to see my man is back. Glad to see he's back, man. Salute to him April 5th. This is day co-main eventing. That's why I definitely shared that. You see the difference between real brothers? Real brothers do real things. I shared that, right? Now, by me sharing that, 9 people seen it, right? And I know y'all saying that's 9 nobodies right now. It's 9 somebodies. And the ones that seen it are gonna spread it too. And they're gonna want to know who he is. Because one thing about the source, guys talk shit about me, right? But if I co-sign a fighter or I speak on a fighter, people definitely checking for them. Because they know I just don't speak on any and every fighter. I just don't. I just don't co-sign any and every fighter. I co-sign the crumb, de la crumb, real guys, official guys, made people, connected people. Who you been with? Buta, Monty Cones? Go snatch a purse or something, man. Get out of here. You're not like me. Well, shout out to him. And look, I want to throw this in y'all face too, right? You guys always be worrying about me going viral and all of that. Look, I've been viral. Look. You see this man right here? That's Uncle Perm, right? Uncle Perm is a viral guy, right? You would say he's viral, right? You would say Uncle Perm is viral. You know Uncle Perm. Uncle Perm shits is all over. That's my video that he shared, right? So for those of y'all that always be worrying about my views, I've been doing major views out here, man. I'm just not into that. Because I'm into 7-Eleven Promotions. I'm into growing. I'm into networking. I'm into making deals. Letting people that make moves know, yo, I'm somebody you might want to work with. I'm somebody that, can make things happen just like you. Hello. Yes. But yeah, definitely check out my 7-Eleven Promotions. I reached out to Earl Spencer's uncles, right? Because remember, I know his uncles. So I seen some of my executives. He wasn't there today. He wasn't there Sunday. Some of the executives take off on Sundays. But we're in the process of trying to get this rematch done. Because I don't know if you've seen it, but let's share it real quick, right? Earl Spence, we're into dropping gems over here. Earl Spence, I guess he was on his ranch, his farm, and he was showing his pockets. Yeah, he was showing his pockets. Let's talk about it. Over here at 7-Eleven Promotions, he was showing his pockets. His pockets were empty. Well, his pockets ain't empty. He just fought for millions and millions of dollars. But what he was basically saying is the money's not there for his rematch. The money's not there for him to fight. So I want to shout out a colleague of mine. They sent me this because, Earl has since blocked me. This guy blocked me, right? He blocked me on, he got in my inbox, right? I think I shared this. He got in my inbox threatening me. Well, he wasn't threatening, he was joking. But he got in, when I pull up, right? You know what I'm saying?
we got this work for you. Jihad is a strong stud. You should have pulled up, man. Maybe if you would have pulled up and got some work with Jihad, you might not have got treated the way you got treated by Bud. But hey, that's another story, And Jihad is down there in Texas right now. I can make a couple phone calls. Houston, Dallas is right there if you need some work. You don't want to get in with the hot stepper, aka shout out to WCS Electric Boogie, especially how stiff you looking there, buddy. You don't want that work. But yeah, so he inboxed me and I was like, yeah, pull up, man. You know where we at, man, pull up. And I shared it, the show, because I shared it, the show, because these old goofy guys always be trying to talk crazy on my name, so I wanted them to see, like, yeah, look at your God. Your God is in my DMs, right? He's getting at me. The same guy that said, "Don't at me." Remember, that's what he told me, don't at him. But now you're atting me in my DMs, right? So when I showed that he blocked me. He blocked me. That's what they do. But he's always the one on Twitter telling people not to get emotional, get out their feelings. But you blocked me, right? But like I said, when you are connected in the game, you still get the information. So the information got back to me that, his pockets, they don't have the funds over there. So I said, you know what? I am a blessed man. That is the part of being an honorable person, always willing to help people, even the ones who try to undermine you or stab you in the back. You have to be a bigger person in life sometimes. So over here at 7-Eleven Promotions, Red Green, my name is Red, like the color red and green, Red Green executive / matchmaker. I reached out to some of my silent partners and we tried to put some things together for Earl. And this is what you see right here. I'm going to show you this. I tried to put some things together. I just left up there now. Like I said,
ready to be an e-commerce pioneer? Bluehost has step-by-step WordPress onboarding to make creating and running a great online store easy as pie. Our baked-in premium plugins
in the arena, look who I got. Ring girl.
Hi, Masai. Hi, Arena. Miss you, girl.
Hey. Thank you.
Yes, this is the Sauce Talk with Keyshawn Davis. The Sauce Talk, okay. First off, I'm here, man. I seen the message. I'm about to try to make this deal happen for one of your favorite fighters. You know the vibes, man. 7-Eleven Promotions, man. It's looking like the PBC is coming up a little short. 7-Eleven Promotions to the rescue.
Yes, that is Earl Spencer's decoded message right there.
So apparently, Earl Spencer's Twitter post has sent out a chain reaction. But here at 7-Eleven Promotions, we read between the lines. We understand that he was trying to get the funds together for the fight. 7-Eleven Promotions is willing to do every and anything needed to be done to secure the funds to get Earl Spence back in the ring. As you can see, I'm leaving out of 7-Eleven. And I can inform you that the meeting wasn't good with my silent partners. We are going to try to put some things together and secure these funds to get these fights done. But hey, what do I know? 7-Eleven Promotions, where we make the deals happen.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuna with Helena. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Tech.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
Yeah, now you know that guy, right? Shout out to me on that, man. Now you know that guy. He won't give me my credit as they do over there. But I did, make some calls and reach out to some of my silent partners to try to get the wheels turning for that. But just like everything else with that guy and that team over there, and those people, they won't give me my props, for trying to help them out once again. The News by Shanewz. But yes, on a serious note, Jihad is in Texas. Jihad has a date. Jihad has an opponent. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I'm happy for him. Get the wheels turning in 2024. Put the content out. Year 21. Yes, LeBron James of the game. High school to the league. 17, he's 21 now. Top 5 takedown at the year 20. How many other 20-year-olds have you seen do some of the things that Jihad does? He fought a top 5 middleweights at 20 years old. You guys come on here and you debate, you argue about fighters who, some of these guys are damn near 30 years old, 20, mid-20s, late 20s. Haven't fought the caliber of fighters Jihad has fought in 12 fights, all before turning 21 years old. So when I come on here and I talk shit and you guys are upset, is because leaders of the pack showed the stats. Jihad Tucker was signed at 17 years old. I was a part of that process. Jihad Tucker is 10-1-1. Should be undefeated, but it is what it is. We'll still take 10-1-1 at 21 years old. Like I said, fighting 2 Olympians on his resume, 1-1 with them. Some say we are 2-0 against these Olympians. Olympian, you know what that means? Let's talk. Let's break down and be an Olympian. That means you represent your country. That means you are the best that your nation, country is sending out to the world. Like I said, Jihad is 1-1. Some say 2-0 against these type of caliber fighters. So when I, Red Green of 7-Eleven Promotions, talk my shit, is because sit back and watch this. You can't tell me what it's like to help a fighter get signed and have a fighter do these things all before turning 21. Sit back and watch this. I know what it's like. And then I'm showing you what it's like once again with $1 million Marley. Yes, Jamali Tucker, 14. 4-time, 4P, national champion. Told you that when he was 10. He was 14. So sit back and hate on me. Be jealous of me because I am no Edgar Berlanga content creator like some of you guys. I am somebody that actually does. And then when I come on my platform, well, actually my daughter's media platform company, and I display my accolades and achievements, you fucking gimmicks can't take it. Yes, The News by Shanewz, but no, I just wanted to put that out there, man. Leaders of the pack always have the stats. Not the views, because we all can pay for the views. The stats. See, you guys don't have the stats. You see, I've been on here for 2 hours by myself. Because when you have things to talk about, no notes in front of me, I have no notes in front of me, and I'm doing this for a reason today to show some of my real partners, real supporters, the levels, the difference of actually being a true content creator and being able to come on a platform and speak about boxing with real speaking points. Like I said, Edgar Berlanga, great team behind him. They're moving him. Who will he fight next? Great question that WCS asked, and I answered. We gotta wait to see. I think that if he doesn't get Canelo, they will continue to turn the wheels. You know, because they're trying to land the biggest catch, as they should. This is a business, right? Fans come on here and all the time talk about the business, yet they don't get a business ticket to attend a fight. Yes. Any other questions? I wish I could have got my man T-Dog on, man. Because I do want to. I like to talk boxing. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me see. Let me see if T-Dog is available. If he's available, but he's probably at work, man. I got TV grinding, man. TV grinding. Like I said, Andy Cruz looked good. I just think he's gonna have to do a lot in order to get the Keyshawn Davis fight. Because you know, getting a fight like Keyshawn Davis is a tough tale for him, right? And the reason why it's a tough tale because now Keyshawn has the machine behind him, which both of them do. But Keyshawn knocked out Pedraza, who was a former world champion, who was stopped by who? Tank Davis. And these are the type of things that the executives, the industry people, you know, when they reach out to guys like myself and WCS and Mike Coppages and the Mike Benson, these are the things that they emphasize to us. You know, these are their points. These are their stars. And they say, yeah, well, you know, yeah, he beat Keyshawn 4 times or whatever, how many times in the amateurs. But Keyshawn has went on to headline this card, fought on this card, defeated Jose Pedraza, who was a former world champion. Andy Cruz yet has to do anything in other than come out and, you know, dance a little bit, hype the crowd up, you know. So we just gotta wait to see. But that is a good fight, you know, for fans. But fans don't really understand how this game is played, and it shows on YouTube. That's why a lot of you guys are into the things that you're into on YouTube. That's why you see a lot of the people on this YouTube crashing out. Crashing out. Now, I wanted to do this live today in the crib, in the office for a reason. Because, you know, the last couple of days I want to show different looks. You know, I want to show the crash out look. But unfortunately, like I said, I have a loving family. You know, being in my car in the wee hours of the morning, I don't think I can do that. You know, people will be concerned. You know, even though I do like to come on and, you know, shoot the shit with you guys, you know, certain times of the night, you know, to do a live parking lot somewhere. Granted, I used to try to do some of those when I would be plowing the roads at work. But, you know, now we can't even do that. They have issues with us on social media on the job. You know, just go figure. You know, that's what happens too, right? When guys, and I was talking to one of the union reps and another guy on the job, right? I said this to him. I said, yeah, these people, right, are hilarious, right? They have an issue with everything. But I was like, it's not even really them. It's not even the brass. I said, it's the guys on the job that aren't doing nothing, that have nothing going on. They're hating, right? They're hating, right? I said they just see people doing things and gaining momentum that they're just jealous. Now they're like, oh, don't post that on social media in town property. And you see how I had to switch it up. That's why I had to switch up and look, creators know how to create. By them doing that, right? What did that do for me? It turned me into 7-Eleven promotions. That's why I do 7-Eleven promotions now. Because when I do 7-Eleven promotions, there is no equipment involved in me going into 7-Eleven making the coffee, showing the process of me making the tea, then also discussing boxing. So 7-Eleven promotions was created for that reason. Because when I was conducting my work and going live, it was an issue. But yet the job was getting done. So what is the real issue? The issue is you have people who have nothing going on and just looking to be petty. But that is life. But us real creators and innovators know how to always turn the wheel. Thus, 7-Eleven promotions. And I'm breaking this down for, let me see what the lady's name was, right? I'm not going to pull you up on my screen, but this is for you. You commented on my, what's the name? Yo, look, I'm on fire today, right? No notes, right? No notes in front of me. But this is for Ginger. Yes, her name was Ginger Paranormal, right? She said, if anyone knows what the hell is going on here, please tell me. That is what's going on here, Ginger. 7-Eleven promotions, where we talk boxing, we get deals done. But in order for me to go live now during certain hours, I have to go to 7-Eleven and make my teas and get my deals, donuts and cookies and things like that. But that is for you, Ginger. Hopefully that cleared it up for you. But if you look at my content, Ginger, you will see that I am a boxing guy. I am a media marketing agent for one of the hottest young talents. I also work with other fighters. I interview fighters. I come up with strategies as far as marketing fighters. The work has been all over the game, Ginger. A lot of slogans that have been trending for many years, Ginger, used from numerous networks. Yes, networks. Notice I didn't say YouTube channels, even though a lot of YouTube channels have stolen my stuff. Point in reference here, Ginger. This is for you, whoever you are, Ginger. We do keep receipts of thievery, right? Ginger, if you are listening, which I know you would be listening, but that's what we do, Ginger. We are marketing gurus, media marketing agents, Ginger. This right here was all over ESPN. Yes, that was the Lomachenko Lopez card, one of the biggest televised cards that year. That was ESPN top rank, adding LeBron James. That was Jihad Tucker right there. I believe he might have been 18 at the time. Yes, 18 years old. Been doing it big for a long time. Shout out to Jihad. But that was one of the marketing schemes there, as seen on ESPN. For you, Ginger, and for others that, always want to know about my stats and views. Like I said, I believe that fight, over 2 million. I gotta look it up. I just when you do millions and millions of views, you just sometimes you don't that shit does nothing for you. But I guess when you are into that, right, and that's what you base your success and stuff off of views, right? Yo, I'm on YouTube. 100 people be in my chat. 200 people be in my chat. $200 people. Man, I got 400 people in my chat. 400 people. It's not even a section at a fight. We have 400 people in a section at a fight. And you only sold 400 tickets? Y'all catching that sauce right there? Y'all catch that sauce, man? I'll switch gears a little bit. I'll switch gears, man.
Is that, yo, hold on, man. I just seen this dude, man. Oh, shit, man. That's fucking Jihad Tucker, man. What's going on, man? Top rank all over. Man. That's right, J Prince Boxing, October 3rd. Man, you looking good on that, man. You looking real good on that Top rank post, man. What's going on, man?
You already know, man. Pop out to the garden October 30th. You got a show, all right?
That's it. That's it, man. That's it. You know the vibes, man. School you. School you. It's us. It's us. Yeah.
My son K.
Man, I had to play that real quick, man. You looking real good on that Top rank post. And it's been 4 years of that, man. 4 years of that. And yet, you guys love to talk about views and other dumb shit. I still don't see you guys, man. Tunnel vision, man. I guess because I got tunnel vision. That's why I don't see y'all. I hear y'all, man. I swear I hear y'all. I hear y'all, but I don't see y'all. I don't see y'all. And I hear y'all, but we don't see y'all.
Nice. 1, 2. Bring him back to the castle. Back to the castle. Yep. Move around. Yep. 1, 2. Back to the castle. Yeah. Work. Bring him back up. You gotta bring your hands back up, though.
You see who that was? Look, the dynamic duo. Yo, that was Coach Reen and Mean, $1 Million Marley, mean hard punches in the gym getting that wreck, man. Shout out to the team, man, my family. I love them, watching them grow, watching them, build the empire, man. Build the empire. But that's what we have now. We have a young empire in the mix. It's good to see your family excelling. Like I said, man, pretty soon, man, I have a nice Dodge Ram truck. I know I always switch it up, man. I'm getting older now, man. First, it was gonna be like a Benz or something. I think I'm gonna go with a big SUV truck, like a Dodge Ram. I be in a lot of heavy equipment now, man. So that's what I like driving, man. When I drive small vehicles and shit, it don't sit right with me. I'm used to being in loaders and heavy equipment. So I think, when Marley breaks out, I think I'm gonna just get the Dodge Ram. I'll be in a big Ram. Throw some big motherfucking Bigfoot type wheels on that shit. It'd be like when we was in Vegas and I told Marley that. And they was like, look at the wheels. Yeah, remember me and Marley, we was in Vegas and I told y'all he was the best then. I told y'all, man. Y'all wasn't listening, man. You know why y'all wasn't listening? You know why y'all wasn't there? Because y'all was like this.
I take my shit and strive, nigga. I'm a man at the end of the day, nigga.
That's real.
Niggas don't owe me nothing. I don't owe niggas nothing.
You right?
We got friends out here this day that don't post shit. How many friends you know never post nothing you did, nigga? That you grow with.
A lot.
Thank you. I got the same shit. I got a friend with that right now. Don't do shit. I'm taking them niggas with me. Hell no. You gonna stay right there, nigga, when I go. You don't show the same love I show niggas. I show everybody love. Like, you supposed to show that back. Niggas be on your page. Niggas won't like your shit. Why follow me?
You right.
You'll stroll right past a nigga page. You'll look at it and won't like it. Why are you here? Why are you here?
Talk to him.
Delete yourself, nigga. Why are you here? Bitches too. Why y'all here, man? Delete yourself. Why are you here?
That's fire.
Delete yourself. It don't make sense, son. It's just crazy. And niggas will be looking at you like you wrong when you get on and leave, niggas too.
Yeah, facts. Right.
They'll be looking at you like you did something wrong. No, nigga, you did something wrong. You ain't support me, nigga.
You ain't do shit.
Good video. Let's go.
vibes. Yo, what I told Marlon, who's getting the knockouts, right? Who's getting the knockouts tonight? Get high. That's right, man. You know the vibes. Up. Yeah.
Yeah, you know the vibes, man. I told y'all, man. I'm on my senior. Shout out to senior, aka junior. I told everybody. I told everybody. I want to say shout out to all the good brothers like Richard Comey. Richard Comey gave you guys a gem, and I shared that gem. Be loyal. God will always protect and, bless those that are loyal, right? Be loyal. I was loyal to demonic, wicked people. And look, they lied on me, all of that. And I still grew and became more than what they even imagined. Be loyal, and God will always.
Yes, and then they can explain. But then, being loyal, God always bless people who are very loyal.
Yes. Salute, man. Once again, man, this is Jackal Fitness with the champ, Richard Comey. Havoc in the building as always.
We are in the hurt business.
Hey, you know the vibes, man. Thank you, Richard. Yo, congratulations. Bless.
Yes, we are in the hurt business, man. I've been in the hurt business, man. So hurt people. You guys are hurt. I understand. You guys are hurt, man. But over here at 7-Eleven Promotions, we try to help you guys out, man. The best that we can. The best that we can. We come on here, we give out information for free. You don't hear me in here screaming at you, refresh the super chat. You don't hear me screaming at you when you disagree with me. All I do is just get more work. I just pile up more work, and then I come on here with my work, and I show my receipts, right? I show my receipts.
Well, stick to yourself, man. You won't let yourself down. Somebody else can let you down.
So sorry.
Jai, how did the connection with you and Jay Prince happen? Did Jay Prince call you one day and say, "Hey, it's Jay Prince"?
And so, all right. I'm gonna sum up the story. Basically, Jackal Fitness, right? One of the guys who, he like a media, all the underground media. You feel me? Go around, So he knew Mike Prince, Mike Prince, Jake Prince, their family. So now, tell Mike Prince about me. Then boom, Mike Prince, he followed me on Instagram. He see all my stuff. All right, cool. We get to the gym. I'm on the phone with him. This is like a week before COVID. You remember when Shakur was supposed to fight the guy who fought Loma? This is right before COVID started. They're supposed to fight like March 13th. I forgot.
Oh my gosh, he's sweating. Down, Narina. Down, Narina. I'm taking a video. You want to be famous?
It only takes for you to win once. You could lose 10 years in a row and you hit that right jug. Bam! That shit changed the goddamn game. And guess what? They gonna bow down. So I don't care how rough it's been on you. All you gotta do is hit once. Pull off that one thing in the back of your mind. You pull that off, and guess what? They gonna, he a born winner. He did.
I ain't never had more people hate on me. I didn't even know they knew who I was. I didn't know you cared. You know how many people are lurking in your life, looking at every Facebook post, everything you do, but they won't comment and they won't press the like button, but they steady scrolling, just a bunch of scrollers. They so worried about what you're doing, and it's because they can't stop what God wants to do in your life. So since you're watching, watch this. Watch me praise him. Watch me elevate. Watch me go higher. Watch me get free. Watch me get healed. Watch me stay blessed. Watch me drive what I want to drive.
Introducing first, out of the blue corner. Another one. He weighed in at 139 points. Another one. With full trim. His record, 23 victories. Only 3 defeats. 1 draw. 12 of those victories coming by way of from San Jose, California.
Yeah, swim and not get wet, man. That is about to pop back out real soon. Just stay tuned. Jihad to drop the info or top rank. Just know, man, it's up, man. Real soon. When we are in the hurt business, we're gonna put on a show. That Tucker Slime show, world tour, man. First date soon to be announced for 2024. Be ready for that. God is good. We're blessed. We are moving and grooving. Should be a big year for Jihad, man. As you see, a lot of people are coming to the table in forms of sponsors and partnerships. Like I said, I want to shout out Wise Al. Yo, Prime Energy drink, Hey, listen, I know y'all trying to get the 2-for-1, Listen, we don't do 2-for-1s, man. You have Marley Tucker, you have Jihad Tucker. There's no 2-for-1. It's 2 and 2. Yeah, it's 2 and 2. But we'll work something out. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. Rafters to the floor, baby. Rafters to the floor. But yeah, Jihad, big things popping off for him. Jamali Tucker, be on the lookout for him. I don't know, man. Marley's Marley, man. How my man say, yo, man. Yo, A told me to get with him later, man. Yo, Marley's Marley, man. Marley's Marley, man. I don't know. Marley might be out there in Colorado Springs in a couple of months, man. I don't know, man. I'm hearing things, man. How my man said pay the full, yo, I'm hearing things, man. I'm just hearing things, man. But Jamali Tucker is a 4-time defending national champion, 4P. He's also undefeated in national tournaments. Let me say that once again. Not local, national tournaments, national competitions. 3 consecutive calendar years. Undefeated. That's not local. That's not, these little local shows. Shout out to Gleason's and Church and, the different local shows that we put on around here. I said national competition, national tournaments. That is Ohio. That is Georgia. That is Florida. That is Nevada. That is California. That is Arizona. That is New Mexico. North Carolina, South Carolina. National tournaments, national competitions. That is Jamali Tucker. That is why he is ranked #1. That is why the news by Shanewz, as the media marketing agent, talks a lot of shit. Stats. Leaders of the pack can always show stats. That is why you see the frames. You see the videos put together with Bob Arum hugging Marley Tucker with his PR, Coach Reem, on the scenes, telling him this is Jihad's younger brother. You will be signing him. He is much better than Jihad. But hey, what do I know? How's everybody doing on this Sunday? Enough of me. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any questions? Enough of me. We're live today, man. We're chilling. We're showing everybody that we can do this as well.
I was playing, man. I told you I was coming back to the city of Cowboy, Tulsa, Oklahoma, seek and destroy. You know the vibe. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! We have any Cowboys in here? Are there any Cowboys in here, man? Feel free to share with the Cowboys, man. We looking for the Cowboys, man. Jihad is down there. He's in Cowboy country right now. Any Cowboys looking for some work, man, please hit me up, man. He's right down there right now. For those of y'all that don't know, I'm talking about Jihad being down there in the Lone Star State, getting some work. He's getting some work. Any of you guys that are looking for some action, man, make the call. Make the call. Make the call if you want some action. Make the call, man. If you guys looking for some action, man, you know. Don't threaten the media marketing agent, you know. Don't threaten the media marketing agent if you want some action. You know, the action is down there right now. Make the call. I'm the media marketing agent, you know. You want some action? You know, it's down there right now. You know? Make the phone call. Pull up. Pull up. The action is there. You know, the action is there. You know, the action is there. What's up? What's up? You know, you guys be real tough and all that. What's up?
Work, Chris. Work, body. Nice. Good body shot. Body shot, Chris. Good body shot.
Good body shot, man. You want the work. The work is there now, man. You know, these guys always be wanting to work, but then they don't want to pull up. Yeah, they be wanting the action, man. It's just like I'm telling you, a lot of these guys, they be on their Edgar Berlanga, man. Y'all some Eddie Berlanga types, man. It is what it is, man. You know, y'all want the work or not, man? Do y'all want the action? You know, do y'all want the action, man? The action is there right now.
You know the vibes. Another day in the office. All-star right here. You know, another day in the office. School you. That's right. All-star. Braun. Yeah. Another day in the office. We just getting that work. Simple. Yeah. Road to greatness. J Prince Boxing, top rank, ESPN. You know the vibes. Yeah.
Yo, man. No, we're just trying to get this work, man. That's all. And if that offends some of y'all, damn, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that offends some of y'all, man. That's all. We just want this work, man. We just want this work, man. You know, but shout out to Job, man. He's up real soon. You guys are gonna be surprised. And he's been looking good too, man. Like I'm saying, this is long overdue. 21 years old now. I think, like I said, big year for him. We should, God willing, right? Things go as planned. It should be back-to-back bangers quick for y'all, man. 2 quick back-to-back bangers, man. You know? And I think that's what it's gonna be. Because, you know, we was dealing with some things, but we was thinking about, you know, something different. But like I said, the overseer, Selassie, Jah, whatever, Allah, God, however you call him, had other plans. Because as you can see, he's popping out quick. And it's up. And it's up. We are marching. But, you know, that's enough of me talking. A couple y'all in here. Whatever y'all want to discuss. Y'all have any questions? You know, the link was right there. If anything y'all want me to speak on, you know. Like I said, I'm available right now. I already made it to 7-Eleven. I did my laundry yesterday.
I've been on almost 3 hours, man. I'm a rock and roll today, man. You know, I'm in the office, as you can hear. Soundboard is a rocking, you know. We got some fights coming up this weekend, right? March 2nd. I'm hearing my peoples is back in town. Shout out to Troy Isley. Also, look, watch this. Let me show y'all something, man. How that's why I'm blessed. You know who else is on that card? And I'm so disappointed that I didn't see none of these guys other than WCS and my man Zeb down there in the boxing voice. But the boxing voice doesn't count because they are a big machine of their own, moving the group. But Brian Norman Jr. is fighting next Saturday. I seen little to no promotion and marketing from any of you content creators, right, on this fight, on Brian Norman. The great card. Troy Isley is also on that card. Cashflow Diaz, Raymond Ford. Big card. Up there in Verona, New York, about 7 hours, 6.5 hours away from us. I had an offer to work it. Yeah, me, little old me, guy that does no views. But I don't feel like riding all the way up there in the mountains. So I declined. But I was going to do it. But you know what else made me decline? I got the call yesterday about my nephew fighting, and I was excited. Because I was eager to get back. Because like I said, last week I worked, you know, whenever I work an actual fight myself, doing what I do, the source, experience, photography, work in a room, and, you know, gathering content, it gets me going. It's like practice. So I was like, you know what, I'll pop out again. Because I got an offer. You know, when you build a relationship with fighters, right, it's nothing but a phone call. And fighters that like you and really fuck with you, like I said, this game is real. It's nothing but a phone call for real ones. That's why when you see what I said about Carlos Action Jackson, I was like, bro, if you need it, I got it. A phone call. You did something for me that you didn't have to do. I always remember that. One hand washes the other. It's nothing but a phone call. Like I said, a couple of my guys is on that card. So why wouldn't I get an offer to work, right? That's how the game is played. Some of y'all don't understand that. Maybe some of y'all do. But now y'all probably do, because the motherfuckers y'all was talking about and hating on are guys that can make phone calls and really do shit. And you niggas is just sitting around doing nothing, still spewing lies. Like I said, this is a free week for y'all, man. I'm telling you right now, come Tuesday, if you bums, you boxing bums, don't go out there and cover a free event for Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, and you come on YouTube talking boxing, not only am I going to kill you, just know Vulture Entertainment, what's the other handles I have? I Am Boxing Media covered no fights. All of those videos will be resurfacing again. Because we have a free press conference. Free, yeah, open to the public, that's free. You do not need media, no type of credentials. You do not need to be on no list to cover this. If some of you local, tri-state area guys are not at this press conference with any type of coverage, and you come on here and I know you talked about me, you're done. I'm not only am I gonna kill you off, I'm gonna put out content mocking you and clowning you. Just giving you the heads up. Because here we have a free press conference. A lot of you guys sit around and you spew lies and you talk about people. You have no fucking stats at all. You have no stats at all. Media stats, coverage stats, fighter stats, networking stats. The 27th is a free, yes, free a free press conference for you to cover. If you guys aren't out there covering this shit, then you attempt to come online and talk boxing, just know you're getting clowned. The news.
By Shanewz, man. Hopefully everybody is chilling on this Sunday. Man, that was a good coffee. I'm gonna stay on, man. Like I said, it's Sunday morning. It's easy Sunday morning. You know, that's why I want to jump on early. And then I'll get back to business tomorrow. Tomorrow, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll go record later. My time, man. I do other things on the week. Going hard now at the spot, I think 3 months, right? Maybe longer than that. When did I start? November. Look, November, December, January. 4 months, man. 4 months. 4 months of recording in an actual professional setting. I might pull up down there, but it's like I felt like jumping on early, right? I can't get a spot until, look, it's only 10 o'clock right now. Slots don't start opening up to 12, midday. So I would have had to wait midday. I was like, yo, I'm going to jump on now and do my live. Right? Why wait till 12? You know, half the day is already over at 12, right? Do the math on that. You lazy motherfuckers that don't really do nothing. Did you peep what I just said right there about half the day being over? If you're somebody that is not an early riser, you lay around all day or you bullshit around all day, midday, noon, half the day is over. Real talk. Half the day is over, right? Half the day is over. 12 more hours is the next day already. Now, a lot of people, and I learned this from reading, man. I'm a big reader. Shout out to Damian John Fubu. I read a lot of his books, right? Most successful people are up 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. They do a lot of things. They exercise. They're doing things early in the morning. Kobe Bryant, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, another one. That was his regime. He's up early, working out. He's probably having 2 workouts before midday. He already got 2 workouts in. Before midday, 12 o'clock, he's already done 2 workouts. People that are successful, these are the type of work ethics they have. These are the work ethics. They're putting in work early. Lazy people, unsuccessful people, what are they doing? Always sitting around, always this, always that. No. That's what, I'm going to tell you, with Jihad, right? Marley, I knew Jihad was going to be that guy, man. I knew Jihad was going to be that guy, right? I knew he was that guy because I remember like the training that he was doing, right? I would say to myself like, damn. And that's in some of the interviews back in the day. Yo, this guy was training, literally training half the day. Yeah, he was training like that. That's how he was training. That's how he was conditioned. 16 years old, putting in 12-hour training days. I'm like, damn, that's half the day. That's half the day he's dedicated to perfecting his craft for boxing. You figure full-time employment is an 8-hour shift. Yeah, he was doing that. and putting in at least 4 hours of overtime. Two workouts a day, over 12 hours training at his craft, and it paid off. Look where he's at now. Look where Marley's at. Marley was doing that too. Look where they're at right now. So that's what it takes to be great. That's what it takes, man. That's what it takes to be great. Man, I'm about to get out here and get to go. I'm about to go walk my dog. I'll stay on for 3 hours and then I'm out of here. I gotta get outside. I gotta get out the crib. You know, make some phone calls and get it going. But hopefully y'all enjoyed my sauce this morning. I'm about to walk my dog, man. Take Daffy for a nice stroll. I'm gonna bundle up. It was kind of cold this morning. Get out the crib. Hopefully you guys put out some good content today so I could do some reaction videos. I want to do some reaction videos. I want to put out some reaction content. Is that cool? Is that cool? Right? Put out some reaction content. Man, look, 10 o'clock, I already got 3 hours in. That's good. And I'm gonna show this. I'm sharing this to somebody right now. This would, 4 more hours it would have been, like another hour, right? Is a radio shit. Real talk. That's it. If I was at Hot 97 Studios or Shea 4-5, I put in the shift already. Normal like radio slots and shit like that is 4 hours. You figure the AM, what is it, 6 to 10? You have 10 to 3, 3 to 7, right? What is flex? 7 to 12 or 7, whatever. I did that. I just showed that. Checking somebody that right now. Like if I don't go live later at the spot, it's because I just put in 3 hours already. 3 good hours. No, formative hours. Engaging with my audience. Shout out to WCS. Covering actual topics. Putting the link out there. Right? My uncle's dog was a beast. Beast mode. They have some good doors down south. You might have to go to the south to get them. Kind of expensive too, but that's an investment. What was that Nelly song? Drop down and get your eagle on, girl. You know what I think I'm gonna get back into too? Interviewing like females and reality star people. That's what I think I want to do. Yeah, this nigga's stupid, man. We closing out. I'm looking at some stuff on social media, right? Somebody posted this. Let me, for those y'all gonna play this back. He says, dude with no job shouldn't be able to get in their girl's car and recline the seat. Motherfucker, sit up so you can see who's hiring. Oh, man. Hilarious. Hilarious. That was a good one. Shout out to Prime Energy Drink. Let's work, man. Let's work. Let's work, man. Let's work, man. This is the Source experience. Man, it's supposed to be like, I'm about to hit, what's the name of it? I heard, look, it's going to be hot down there in Texas, man. Damn. That school looks bad. Oh, he got murdered. Damn. That's crazy. Let me see. Damn, he shot an airborne. Oh. Put him in the spin drive. Damn. He broke him down, but he shot an airborne. That was fire. The news by Shanewz. This is the Source experience. But hey, what do I know? Be on the lookout for some more content throughout the day. I will be dropping.
You keep talking, man, and you shut the fuck up.
Setting it up, coach. All right, let Jahar go now. Let Jahar go. In the arena, look who I got. Ring girl.
Hi, Arena. Missy Girls.
Hey.
Hey guys, this is Tiana I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.